Hey guys, subscribe for daily knife content, and if you're shopping for knives and gear, make sure you check out the description of the video you're watching right now for links to some great online retailers. There's also individual links for knives that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Metal Complex here, and today we have... oh boy, there are some crazy knives in this box. The gentleman who sent this, his name is Scott. And Scott reached out to me via email and said, I've got some stuff I think you might find interesting. And we talked a little bit, and he explained some things, and I was very interested, but I said, I'm a little reserved with really nice knives. I want to make sure everything is safe, and they're very expensive to ship. And ultimately, he said, don't worry about it. I'm going to pay to ship them to you, and I'm going to pay to have them shipped back. So thank you very much. For those of you who don't know, people who send me knives, they're not for me to keep. They're loaners so that I, can take a look at them, share them with you guys, and then I send them back. So this gentleman offered to pay both ways. Thank you so much for doing that. That's very kind. Without him, offering to do that, I can't say you guys would have the opportunity to check this stuff out, or myself. So seriously, thank you so much. There'll be more information once we get inside. Thanks to my generous patrons who are supporting me right now. You can find my Patreon info down in the description. And please follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. We're going to turn the exposure up just a bit more because the lighting is going to be important for this one. I'm going to be very careful cutting in here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. So this is not a review. This is an unboxing. This is the very first time I've handled anything, anything from these makers. And I don't know anything about them other than the information that will likely be provided inside the box. And then here down the road, you guys kind of know the drill. After a couple of weeks, perhaps longer, you'll get a, I'm going to tell you guys right now, these are custom knives, so you're going to get more of a presentation than a review. For those of you who kind of understand how my channel operates. 3 pouches in here, and we do have a note. I know you guys really want me to open that stuff up, but we have a note here. Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of information. Thank you so much. This is the most detailed. That's literally like multiple pages. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. This is fantastic. This makes it so much easier on me. Awesome. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at some of these. Oh boy. First up. Oh, of course. Nicely wrapped. Now, do I need to... I'm wondering if I should be, wearing gloves. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. I really don't even want to touch it. Oh, my goodness. This is insane. Yeah, I wish I had some gloves. I'm literally going to check to see if there were gloves included. Oh, man. Hang on one sec. In case he's got instructions. These are obviously extremely expensive. I know there's some people watching who don't understand. If you're new and you don't know, yeah, there's an entire enthusiast knife world. There's a gigantic market for this. And some knives are both functional and art at the same time. And the people who own them, I gotta respect, I want to respect essentially their wishes when they're offering to send these essentially museum quality pieces to me, right? I gotta be careful about stuff like that. I don't see any specific instructions on handling. I know there's people rolling their eyes. That's fine. It's all right. It's more important to me that the person who sent them is happy. Oh, here we go. Since it's your customs, you'll do a presentation style review. Yes. Please do not disassemble or carry. That makes sense. May use my name in the video. Hold on any okay, alright, so this is Scott Schreifer. I believe that's how his name is pronounced. I am so sorry if I mispronounced your name. Thank you so much. But yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use my hands. I believe, well, let's get this guy up here. Good Lord. Okay, here we go. This is obviously a stunner. Phew, man. What do we have here? Herman. Yeah, this is the one. This is one of the ones that I requested. Good Lord. Oh, that is just wonderful. Full Timascus, and then I believe this is Damacor. We're going to take a look real quick at the note here, just so you guys have everything, so that you understand, so that I understand. Say it like a, yeah, Herman Knives, Slim #1 in Damacor. Name is Slim #1 in Damacor. First knife he did in Damacor, all Timascus and Damascus. Great action as well. It certainly does. Holy crap. That is insane. I'll tell you guys, I have never handled something like this before. I've handled some nice knives on this channel, but this is fully contoured and textured Timascus. That is beautiful beyond beautiful. At some point in my life, I would very much like to own one of these. I don't have the means to do this. I have a channel where I can show this to you guys. Yeah, the action is exquisite for sure. Oh, we have that nice controlled. For anybody who doesn't know, this is my favorite type of action, where we have very, very controlled, totally frictionless. I've said this so many times. I am not overly concerned. Does this knife see? It seems like it's glowing. This is insane. I don't necessarily want completely and totally fall shut. I want controlled action. I've actually found that it seems almost like more of a feat of craftsmanship, like master craftsmanship, when you can get that smooth action, but it's perfectly controlled and consistent on the way down. Oh, baby, that is wild. I'm gonna give this guy a little scooch. I keep this area very clean, but I'm gonna let that guy stay on his his bed there, which is heavier. Okay, so let's go to #2. Okay, we have another one wrapped up here. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, we have another insano beautiful knife. Oh, that's a thick boy. I like the I like the big chunky ones. It has some sort of harpoon. I think this is it's a Chad McNeil. Or wait, I'm sorry, not Chad. Oh my god. So many people fail. Let's make sure that we get this exactly right. The second knife here is Chad Nell ESG Dress. It says this is probably the finest action of over 200 plus knives that he's handled, obviously. Better than Andre Thorburn, and Quantum makes a whoosh opening. It certainly does. That's a great way to describe that. This is a big, thick titanium liner lock underneath Timascus bolsters and some beautiful, looks like marble carbon fiber. Yeah, let's give that another go here real quick. Yeah, this does have beautiful action. Absolutely. I'm loving the blade. Loving the harpoon blade. Absolutely. Obviously, we have a hand rub satin finish on this guy. Beautiful pocket clip. Oh, that's a stunner. That's nice in the hand. Absolutely. Let's make room for this guy here real quick. There we go. Okay. This is certainly an insane unboxing. And the last one here. This is the one that we talked about originally. And you guys will know here, I think, is it the one we talked about? I can't remember if this is the one we talked about originally. In any case, good Lord. Oh my gosh, this is just insane. I've never had so much of this material in one place on my channel before. Oh my gosh. Now this must be oh my gosh, that sound is just wonderful. Look at this, guys. How amazing is this? Oh my goodness. Okay, so this third and final knife here, I got to give that one another flip. Look at the anodizing on the liners. Oh, let's give that one another go. Oh, I'm getting my gross fingerprints all over this. I feel so bad. I should have had gloves ready. Like, why? It's a knife. It should be meant to be used. Listen, it certainly can be used. I think people get confused. They see stuff like this and they think, obviously, that's not made in a way that's meant to be used. it's made in a way that's meant to be flashy. Actually, the materials and tolerances and what goes into a knife like this, right, 100% can be used. So you could make an argument that the materials and construction are substantially more durable than a common pocket knife. All right, cold steel fence, not stronger than the Triad lock. Yeah, we get it. But I like cold steel as well. I just know that that's coming. But yeah, this is both art and 100%. If the collector / enthusiast, so, basically the person who bought it, if they so choose to, they can use these. They absolutely. Damacore and Damasteel, and I'm going to guess that this is also a really nice composition. Yeah, those are compositions, and I mean, some of them are multitudes of compositions that yield a 100% functional blade. I mean, obviously, I have to consider how it's ground, but yeah, absolutely. This final one here is the Voorhees full dress flipper. I think this is right. That has to be correct, because that's the Herman and that's the Chad Nell. Chad Nell? Chad Nell. I'm so dumb, guys. I'm still learning. I'm still learning about all this stuff. You guys generally get production knives on my channel. You don't generally get custom knives. So this, I don't know if you can tell, this isn't my field of expertise. But I'm going to learn. That's why I'm taking this. Scott has offered me a key to the door here and has made it easy on me. So I'm going to take the opportunity to learn. I love having people like this in my community who will give me, examples and offer information, let me learn, and then so that I can share it with you guys. I mean, that's fantastic. I am nowhere near a point in all of this where I can say definitively that I know enough to where I'm confident in the entirety of the knife world. No, not even close. So I have to take opportunities like this, absolutely. Voorhees full dress flipper, he says, no name, all Damascus and Damascus, simply amazing drop shot action, simply well built and gorgeous. Yeah. Okay, I know you guys would like to see me hold all three of these at the same time, but we're not going to do that. I'm going to give you guys another look all the way around. Each one of these will have a sort of a highlight presentation video. Boy, the lighting in here really doing that Damascus justice. My goodness, is that just wonderful. Oh, man. Chad Nell, there you go. Beautiful bolster. Very rich. Look at those. The orange in contrast to the purple. Man, that is just a stunner. Take a look at that pocket clip. Beautiful, beautiful. Love that harpoon blade. And I gotta tell you guys, I think this guy is my favorite. Oh, I just love this is a very traditional, or not traditional, but straightforward like knife profile, knife blade. But it's obviously it has its own unique thing going on. And then on top of that, the blade is fully flat ground. The scales are contoured, right? Look at the spot underneath the clip that's cut out right there. God, this is unreal, man. Look at that bag spacer. God. Oh boy, I gotta flip this one again. That sound. Hang on. Oh man. Come here, guy. We'll just scoot you out of the way. It's not safe to have nice knives underneath nice knives. Listen, here, ready? God. Oh man, this is wonderful. Oh my goodness. Amazing, guys. Amazing, amazing, amazing. This is probably the most insane unboxing on this channel to date. Can't say I've got a video that tops this in a single unboxing. These are wild. Scott, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to take a look at these. It's going to be a bit, guys. It might be up to a month before you start seeing, the videos on these, but I want to bring you guys detailed information, my honest thoughts, They will be presentations and not reviews. Why? Because these are completely and totally unavailable for the most part. They are insanely expensive, right? So basically what I'm saying is if you think $500 is expensive for a knife, these are far beyond that. Far beyond that. Way outside of my normal realm of, yeah, I'd like to go ahead and buy that, right? But I do appreciate the level that these are on, the caliber that these are in, right? They're interesting. They're like unicorns, right? For the common knife world that I exist in, these are unicorns. You don't see these. They're acquired by, you know, ultra high-end enthusiast collectors, and this part of the knife world is very mysterious, and very few channels have covered this type of stuff. Dr. Frunke, for example, will cover a lot of this stuff. Jim Skelton will cover a lot of this stuff. And, you know, a few others. Maybe Terra Fanatic periodically. There are a few other channels out there. Dirk Warning will. But, yeah, there's not a lot. This is a very mysterious corner of the knife world. And so if I can periodically bring this type of information to you guys and be a part of that in a small way, then, yeah, I'm going to do that. You know, it certainly is scary and intimidating. I can't tell you guys I'm ultra confident when it comes to a presentation of something like this, right? But I will do my best, and hopefully you guys get the information you're looking for. Yeah, I think that's going to be pretty much it today. Thank you so much, Scott, again, for doing this. This is a long unboxing. Be sure to follow me on Instagram at metal_complex. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive. Expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that Metal Complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.